Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today for you guys, we're going to be reacting to a new video by Honobread called I Accidentally Watched a Prawn Movie with My Parents. Hey man, we reacted to crazier stuff, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm excited to get into this. Before the video starts, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys always show. It really does mean a lot to me. Leave a comment down below who you guys want me to react to in the future. And make sure you guys go leave a like on Honobread's video too. But that's all I got for you guys. Let's get right into the video.
I grew up with very serious, traditional, Christian Filipino parents.
We're it's not starting out well, man, because you're cooked.
Or talked about ourselves or our day during dinner. And only really talked about how well we were doing in school. Talking about anything that had to do with romance or relationships felt unnatural and would always end up the same way.
Wait.
Studies. This is how people end up pregnant in high school, huh?
I always thought it was normal to have this type of distance with your parents until I started hanging out with other friends and noticed my friends would joke with their parents in ways that would normally get my ass beat. This bed is too squeaky. If I bring a guy over, you'll hear me getting fucked. Is that what you want? One time I tried to joke around with my dad in a similar way and it just went terribly wrong. Hey Dad, how do you get a watermelon pregnant? What? You fuck one. You get it? You get it? Cause
oh no!
I got scolded by my mom because I googled a certain word in middle school. What is this? Why are you looking this stuff up? Talking about anything having to do with adult stuff or even boys and love in general was a highly uncomfortable topic to discuss with my parents because like I said, they were very strict about me focusing on my studies and not getting pregnant, so I never felt comfortable opening up about any of those curiosities. But you know what? Low-key, I feel like it's not entirely weird for thinking it's cringe to openly talk about this stuff with your parents. Like, do you guys not find it awkward talking about that stuff with your parents? One day, my parents wanted to watch a movie in theaters to try and have a little family bonding moment. We didn't have a specific movie we wanted to watch, so I ended up looking up the synopses for all of the movies showing that day. One of those movies was called Red Sparrow. When I looked up what Red Sparrow was about, I read, prima ballerina Dominika Igorova faces a bleak and uncertain future after she suffers an injury that ends her career. She soon turns to Sparrow School, a secret intelligence service that trains exceptional young people to use their minds and bodies as weapons. Igorova emerges as the most dangerous Sparrow after completing the sadistic training process. As she comes to terms with her new abilities, Dominika meets a CIA agent who tries to convince her that he is the only person she can trust. This sounds so cool! Intense secret intelligence training school, mysterious government spies, and thrilling action. They're gonna love this one. Little would anyone know that the movie description was actually pretty misleading. I get that the synopsis is there to just summarize the film's main plot points, and maybe it would be considered a spoiler to mention that Dominika did not just go to a cool spy school. You sent me to horse school. Nowhere did it mention it was actually a espionage movie. Now, this is a pretty old movie, but just a heads up, there will be spoilers throughout this entire video, and I'll be describing some pretty insane things.
So you can spoil the movie. I'm not watching it. I'm gonna say it right now, I'm not watching it.
Go watch some of my other videos. I'm not gonna be trying out all the 18+ stuff that'll get me demonetized, so if you're here for that, let me instead introduce you to the spicy sponsor of today's video, Arc Recode.
How did we get here?
Your own exclusive waifu army.
Good heavens!
The world in this new apocalyptic adult strategy RPG.
Bro, it threw me off so much. I can't even lie, guys.
A squad of diverse, elite, charming, and capable girls to find a way to save the world and battle against an unknown entity.
I don't like the way they're moving at me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't even cap.
Bond with each of them. Connect with the girls you admire and raise their
the graphics are cool though. I'll be like, they're drawn very well.
And also enjoy hundreds of amazing.
But honestly, guys, how do you get to a movie like this with your parents, man? Because like, I always go to movie theaters with intentions. Like, I know what I want to watch when I get there. But man,
adult content and alluring battle features, sure to be a feast for the eyes.
So much going on in front of my screen.
Rich, more,
I know it's the sponsor, and I usually let the sponsors play out, man, but like there's so much going on, man. I'll probably put like a disclaimer in the beginning of this video. This is this is an 18+ video, man. At least that, man, because that's crazy.
Directly from the Aerolab site as an APK file on both iOS and Android devices, which you can find through this QR code or the link down in the description and comments. Thank you again, ArcRecode, for sponsoring today's video. I was aware of the movie's rating, but I didn't expect how graphic or uncomfortable it was going to be, or how many disturbing content
Jennifer
warnings
Lawrence
it
literally
included.
would do
I really thought
many
the
things
was
on
for
screen,
having
honestly.
bloody action
And that's not even being disrespectful. She just said she would.
And you know what? I actually
So like,
enjoy these
you
type
gotta
of
search up her movies
just
before you
not
go
with
there.
my Christian parents. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm happy. Like, what a beautiful Saturday morning to be bonding with my family and watching what
That's some
I'm
big
thinking is
popcorn.
going to be a crazy good movie that we'll be able to excitedly talk and bond about afterwards. Not long into this movie, the main character Dominica, who just went through her traumatic ballet accident, learns
broke the
from
leg.
her uncle that it was not an accident, but an intentional act set up by her ballet dance partner, who was having a secret affair with another ballerina who wanted Dominica's place in this dance. We then see Dominica walking in on these two trainers bumping coochies in the shower room, to which an enraged Dominica then uses her walking cane to beat the living out of them. During this scene, I was questioning all my choices, like, whoa, maybe this movie is a little too much for my parents. Or maybe not. Maybe that was the worst we were going to see. We learn later that the Red Sparrow school Dominica attended was actually, like she said, core school. These secret intelligence agents didn't just learn how to pick locks and conceal their identity. They learned how to... There is a whole scene where they're all sitting in a room watching Prawn so they can learn how to seduce and manipulate their target. So this movie was about spies who have...
I would have done the same thing you were.
One scene comes up where the instructor or matron of the class tells one of the students to get on her knees and give the Gok 3000 to this nasty ass prisoner so that they can learn to desensitize themselves and detach their emotions from their line of work. At this point, I'm panicking inside. I'm fully
Who came up with this concept of a movie?
The worst movie I could have ever chosen to watch.
I like the Inside Out reference. It's kind of funny.
And my mom is just giving me the look. My dad is laughing at how ridiculously graphic this movie was. I was sweating. My mouth
the scolding,
drying up.
the talk when you get in that car will be
insane.
it will be generational, honestly.
All over the place, debating whether I should tell my parents this was a bad idea and that we should maybe see if we could get into a different movie, or if we should just finish watching and try to enjoy it.
It's not your fault,
already
man.
1/3 into this movie that we already paid for. I thought maybe this was truly the worst it was gonna get. It really can't get any more.
Oh, it can. I promise you.
Right. And then we're hit with the scene that just obliterated any ounce of comfort or dignity I had left. The matron demands Dominica to give herself
why are her eyes so lifeless?
So she proceeds to do exactly that in front of the entire class. She sits on the desk, spreads her legs, that pose 28, revealing everything. And then
why is that pose so funny to me? I should be taking this seriously.
And then the guy just starts aggressively... At this point, I could feel my mom's eyes burning.
There's no way.
My soul, except my soul had already
There's
left
no
the
way.
chat. I didn't know how to cope with this extreme cringe, so I just closed my eyes. I played dead. I didn't know what else to do.
I go into
I
hiding.
make it seem like I wasn't even paying attention to this movie. Like, don't know what that is.
Nope.
Hong shoo, me.
No, I'm so sorry, Hono.
I would immediately eject my soul and pretend to fall asleep again. At some point, like, towards the later half of the movie, all of the crazy scenes died down almost completely, and we started getting really engrossed in the actual plot and
oh, thank goodness, man, because I couldn't do much more, man.
And also an unexpected romance blooming.
Jeez.
Me and my family were hooked. It was almost like I wasn't begging God to end me like 40 minutes ago.
Oh, what?
Aside from all the graphic scenes and gore, this movie was surprisingly really good towards the end. There was this crazy plot twist where we realized throughout the entire movie, Dominica was actually working as a double spy with her American spy boyfriend, secretly setting up and compiling a bunch of evidence to frame her
No, that's
failed to
cool.
be the traitor of Russia.
Now we get into some plot.
Instead of the real mole. And she would then be praised and promoted in his place, continuing to work for the Russian intelligence service as a double spy mole.
Okay, that's bold, but I got you.
The movie concludes with an open ending of Dominika answering the phone and smiling to ballet music being played. A song that her American boyfriend played for her earlier in the movie, suggesting that they may have reconnected. My drawings and storytelling really don't do the actual movie justice, so if you're of age, go watch it. Once we left,
she said a keyword, if you're of age, man. Don't, please.
I didn't even notice Dominika secretly plotting against her uncle the entire movie, and how we hoped that she found love in the end. Instead of this being just a cringy, horrible memory about me choosing the worst movie to watch with my parents, which it still is, it ended up being unexpectedly pretty wholesome, and a really nice memory of family bonding watching an incredibly written movie. Anyways, look up the movie ratings and what it's actually about before watching anything with your parents.
Maybe the trailer. Well, yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Go over to Honobread's video too and leave a like there. But that's all I got for you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.
Jimmy on a beat, boy.